Here we go. Let the training begin, everyone. All right, key insight for the 14 days off. As you all know, I take 2 weeks off once a year. It's called the Big Reset. It's over, all right? So after New York City, November 7th, so November 8th was day one of rest. So I just want to walk you through real quick. Day one, felt good in New York. I wasn't sore yet, delayed onset muscle soreness sets in usually for me 36 hours later. Sure enough, it did, especially after the plane ride back home. So day three, very sore. Actually more sore than I expected, considering I didn't actually race 26 miles. It was more of like a 15 to 16 mile, very hard run, and then a 10-mile jog into the finish in Central Park, but it is what it is. So very sore day three. The soreness dissipated completely, I'm going to say by day 6. So Saturday, here's the date on your screen, all right? By day 9 or 10, my legs felt fresh again, okay? They felt like they had completely rested, all right? But remember, what I'm talking about always is physical and mental, okay? So this is why I do the big reset, so I can mentally prepare as well for what's about to come. As I announced yesterday, in case you didn't see it, the Rotterdam Marathon 2022 is the first peak race of the new year of 2022. So to mentally prepare for that training block, that's also why I take the 2 weeks off. Therefore, I distinctly remember, by day 12, so that would have been Friday. Here's the date again. I sent it out on Twitter. I said, getting antsy. I was just like, I was ready to start going. I was ready. I was totally ready. But I like to commit to the 14 days. And by day 14, I was totally fresh. Legs felt amazing. Mentally recharged, ready to rock and roll. So that's kind of the progression through my 2 weeks off over the past 2 weeks that I went through, and boom, here we are rebuilding, and I'm going to walk you through what I do to prepare for a full training block. And this is, for Rotterdam, truly a full 16 weeks and then some. So I'll break it down here in a second. First, let's get this bag unpacked. We're going to do our rebuilding right here in downtown Denver. Oh my goodness. Okay, pivoting. I was gonna do this right now. I'm gonna go run first and then come back because it's freezing out. It's amazing what can happen to the weather and temperatures when you take 2 weeks off. All right, I gotta go warm up. Come on. There it is. Oh, that feels better. Sun is out. Okay, loosey-goosey. Hopefully you saw that title from day 11. I forgot to mention that point before the run. Rewind in case you didn't see it. Okay, critical points. Here we go. Fresh legs equals new habits. Fresh legs equals new habits in a training block. When your legs get tired because your volume is going up, because you're starting hard track workouts, because you're starting to add doubles to your weekly training, whether it's once a week, twice a week, that is not the moment to add what I'm about to show you. Some of what this is just baby introduction stuff. But again, my legs are fresh. I took 2 weeks off. This is the moment to begin to form new habits in the upcoming training block, okay? This is the beautiful thing, I have 4 weeks until Rotterdam Marathon training block officially begins. But I want to right now lay that baseline for the form drills, for the plyometrics, for the stretching, for the pliability, the suppleness of my entire kinetic chain, which I was starting to feel at about day 11, okay? It was like day 10, day 11 of taking time off where my legs are starting to get a little stiff. So everything in this bag is designed to keep me supple, loose, and because I'm not rushing into the Rotterdam Marathon training block, I have this opportunity that frankly, sadly, I haven't had in a couple years. Key point, fresh legs equals new habits for runners. All right, let's do this, okay. Now, 2 vlogs I will post down below in the description. The first is foam rolling for runners, okay? If you have questions or if you want my thoughts on foam rolling, you can go click on it down below. I'll also post it upper right-hand corner. And then second, what I'm about to do here, the reason I chose this location in Denver is because I knew there was a hill here. So maybe 3 months ago up in the mountains, I made the vlog Suppleness for Runners. Suppleness for runners and suppleness for speed. Why I do these little baby plyometrics, again, early in the training block, upper right-hand corner, and again, down in the description. When I take a break, I take a break. I just totally check out, including my stretching routine. And so these leg lifts on the balance disc. And I guess I'll just say, if you're interested in some of this gear, it's on the website. There's the link, okay? But these leg lifts are feeling a little harder after 2 weeks off, but that's okay. That's okay. You have to start somewhere. It's really all about just starting somewhere. Even I'm doing 3 sets of 10 each leg. You start with 3 sets of 3 each leg, so 9 total. That's it. That's it. That's all you need to start. It really helps to focus on one object and look at that object, I'm telling you. Eventually, if you can do this with your eyes closed, it's amazing. I just remembered here, Puma in the house for my first runs back, not even in the training block, the pre-training block. Why did I go with Puma over any of the other companies out there, especially like an Asics or a Mizuno? I am in charge of the shoe. The shoe is not in charge of me, meaning I'm in charge of my foot strike. I have to focus on my foot strike. Look at this. Loosey-goosey, 100% everybody, okay? So it's also allows me to strengthen the small tendons, ligaments, muscles, stretch them out more so before the volume starts to get high in the Rotterdam Marathon training block. So that's why I opted for Puma. I'm gonna get these to 50 miles. I almost gave you a first impression vlog, but I decided to just get it to 50 miles for all of you. Okay, here we go, over to the hill. Okay, just little baby stuff, everyone. Nothing major. Again, suppleness for speed down below in the description. So I'm just gonna start with just in place, okay? Just little baby stuff. And I'm on this hill here to increase the angle or the flexion of the ankle, all right? So I'm just in place. I'm not even jumping. I'm just walking. I'm just stretching it out, Before you start doing anything too explosive, just want to stretch out those ankles, that Achilles tendon, and over time, and I'm doing, here's a key point. I'm doing it barefoot. Oh my goodness, this is critical. It's like, boom, sorry, Swiftwick socks. I'm doing it barefoot because even though those Puma shoes are so loose, I'm doing it barefoot because I wanna really hone in on those little tendons, ligaments, muscles in the foot and in the ankle, in the feet and in the ankle. Okay, now I'm gonna start adding a little bit of in place, okay, just a little higher. Okay, and don't forget your arms. Hopefully you can see me. Oh, that feels amazing. What's the pitch of this hill is a good question. I don't know, it's not that steep. Oh man. And then eventually I'll go up the hill, okay? So you're actually exploding up the hill, boom, and just driving that knee, driving those arms. Again, hopefully you can see me. For you, if you're just getting started and you're interested in doing this, I would do this for a week. Really, like just in place. I wouldn't even do this, the jumping, okay? Where you're actually getting both feet off the ground at the same time. I would just start a week, twice the first week, and then twice the second week, where you're just doing this, 3 by 30 seconds, just nice and easy. And then maybe like the 6th session you do this, you could start adding the getting off the ground. You just gotta be really careful, okay? You know what I'm always saying, patience and go slow. Okay, I'm gonna do my 2 more sets up the hill here. And then just one other, eventually single leg and double leg. I'll do double leg right now, but eventually you can do single leg bounding up the hill. Oh my goodness. There's so many. I'll go backward, okay? Oh man, because you're just firing muscles in a different way. I'll do the forward, start with the double leg, just boom, boom, and then single leg. Oh my goodness, but that is not what you do in the first day. So we're gonna call it there. Okay, hopefully that was helpful. I'll go in a little more detail back in the house. Oh, good stuff. And there it is, how to prepare for a running training block, all right? A full one, 16 weeks. I'm not sure if mine is going to include this very interesting piece of wood right here. We'll talk about this in a minute. All right, so 3 vlogs, a link down below in the description, also upper right-hand corner. Again, everything that I just touched upon, scratched the surface on today in downtown Denver. The 3 vlogs, if you want to dive deeper, down below, suppleness for speed, foam rolling for runners, and then lastly, which I did not mention, is the Prehab vlog, which many of you have already seen. Staying healthy, so Prehab instead of rehab, it's Prehab. So little action items that you can do as a runner to stay healthy, especially moving forward in 2022, the new year. Nobody wants to be injured, but that vlog, I think it's helped a lot of people, and it's all action items that I've learned over the years, but also from an actual physical therapist when I had my runner's knee back in, I think it was 2019. Okay, so question of the day, here we go. Many of us will be buying running gear this week. I know you're out there. All right, we don't want to make bad purchases for our running gear, okay? So question of the day, a little twist. What is one piece of running gear that you have purchased that you frankly wish you would have not purchased, okay? So kind of a twist. Hopefully it helps people as you're discerning what to pick up for maybe a running friend or a family member this week. This guy, I did not buy. It's this Mobo board, and I've tried to use it and to incorporate it into my prehab work, frankly, and I'm just struggling still. Okay, there you go. There's the Mobo board. Comment of the day goes out to David Leonard. David, thanks for taking the time. He says, hi Seth, had to be Rotterdam from those 4 choices. Remember, it's Paris, Rotterdam, Barcelona, and Manchester. I did it in 2015, and I can confirm the elevation you have is spot on. That's what I'm talking about. Very flat and very few twists and turns and good crowds and atmosphere. And again, I mentioned that yesterday. He goes on to say, I would definitely fly into Amsterdam, and then it's just a 1-hour train ride into Rotterdam. All right, thank you, David Leonard. Onward and upward, thanks for tuning in. Oh, which one to choose? I think I'll do the foam rolling. Right there, right there, right there. Foam rolling, right there, right there, right there. All right. Seek beauty, work hard, and love each other. See you tomorrow.